Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Stan Harrison. We've got the incredible Dr. Euvonka Farabee. What's up, sis?
What's up? So
All righty.
glad to be here.
Hey, we're going to talk real quick about 21 benefits that people do not want to miss out on. I mean, because these things are awesome. You know, they always say ladies first. So, Doc, what's the first one on the list? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the kid's something to write on, something to write with, because I need you to keep track of however many of these interests you or grab your attention. We're going to have 21 altogether. What's the first one?
Yes, this is grabbing my attention. The first one is affiliates buy and or market your course or training in up to 200 countries.
Wow. Wow. So, folks, I don't know about you, but to have somebody else marketing your stuff in up to 200 countries, that's powerful. So, I got to make a notation there. So, that's one for me. Okay. Number two, what about this? Get your training translated in up to 100 languages. So I mean, there's one guy, he was reaching 200 million people in English. He said, if I could just get other languages, I could reach a whole lot more. Because guess what? There's 8.1 billion people. And so I heard a guy talk about your field of favor. And sometimes, Dr. Euvonka, the field of favor is outside of the US. You know, when I speak here in the US, sometime when I first started speaking, it was like, they were like, hey, okay. I went out of the country for the first time. They went crazy. I was like, ooh. And so that was my field of favor. And that helped me to realize I was a little more powerful than people in America was letting me on to be. And so imagine, folks, your course, your talk translated in up to 100 languages. Matter of fact, I think Dr. Euvonka is going to give us a little demonstration here. Hold on, folks. You're not going to believe.
There I am.
We're going to believe what the sister going to do here. So let's see here. I guess I got to move my thing out the way and get her started.
My name is Dr. Euvonka Farabee. I'm a speaker, a coach, an internationally best-selling author, and I'm a television host. I'm always looking for more effective ways to expand my reach internationally. I'm so grateful to have partnered with The Great Discovery. It's a transformative way of thinking, not only to aid in your great success, which it will, but also to help expand your reach. It offers a platform so that you can get your life-changing messages out to the masses internationally. And they're going to help you do it. Come on aboard. Bonjour, mon nom est Dr. Euvonka Farabee. Je suis un conférencier. Hola, mi nombre es Dr. Euvonka Farabee. Soy orador, entrenador, autor de éxito internacional。你好，我的名字是博士 Euvonka Farabee。我是一个演讲者、教练、国际畅销书作者。こんにちは、私は Dr. Euvonka Farabee です。スピーカー、コーチ、ベストセラー作家、テレビ司会者です。Ciao, mi chiamo Dr. Euvonka Farabee. Sono un relatore, un coach, un autore di successo e un conduttore TV internazionale. Hallo. Mein Name ist Dr. Euvonka Farabee. Ich bin Sprecherin, Coach, internationale Bestseller-Autorin und...
Wow, wow, wow. So let me...
Woohoo!
Did y'all notice the perfect lip sync? I mean,
Right.
like right on it. So that, imagine that being, I had a guy this weekend said, man, I was at a powerful Les Brown event. And he said, and Les Brown got up and played a video and it shocked everybody. He said, but I knew what he was doing. I said, wait a minute. He's playing that video from The Great Discovery with him speaking all those languages.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's powerful. So let's move on real quick. What's the third one?
Number 3, leverage the Six Sigma course to create ultimate success. You without limits.
Wow. As a matter of fact, Ali Madawi said when he took the Great Discovery course, which, by the way, that was the old Six Sigma for corporations, but now the fourth generation is called the Great Discovery. They even have it for kids, they have it for teenagers. And again, it's all about, Dr. Euvonka, how much more successful can a person be if they got rid of all the limiting beliefs, if they got rid of the self-doubt and the low esteem? So the theme is you,
absolutely,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay, before, watch this, because you and I saw this happen. So it's called Incredible Instantaneous Two-Way Translation. And that's coming. You remember we were at the event, and up front, Sandra Harris spoke in English, and in the back, Tanya Tanika on her computer heard it in Spanish. Then Tanya spoke in Spanish, and then we heard through Sandra's on English. So, Dr. Euvonka, you and I mean, and the people hearing us, that means they'll be able to speak on a live simulcast, and literally it could be translated in 30 or up to 40 languages simultaneously. It's almost like Acts chapter 2, where everybody gets to hear in their own language, right?
Right. Endless possibilities there.
Exactly. What's number 5?
Number 5, opportunity to promote your course to affiliates. You get to pitch your course.
So when I uploaded my 21-day breakthrough challenge, by the way, that was going to cost $2,000 before I found out about the great discovery to get it translated, it was going to be somebody else's face, somebody else's voice, somebody else's energy. Now is a whole lot less with the great discovery, right? And now my face, my voice, perfect lip sync, my energy, and so forth. But then I uploaded my course. And they called me and said, we want you to speak on a Wednesday night. I'm like, sure, but what you want me to speak about? They said, we want you to promote and sell your course. I'm like, what? Of course, that was like fishing in a bathtub full of fish. So guess what? When you, my friend, get started with Dr. Euvonka and you upload your course, they're going to let you speak on a Wednesday night for about 15 minutes. And again, the affiliates are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote your course. Like, I don't know what planet like this came from, but this is what I've been looking for my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So number 6 is the choice to be either a content creator or just a learner or just an earner or an affiliate, or you can have any combination. So some people are like, no, I'm just into personal development and growth. Okay, fine. Other people are like, look, I got a huge list. I'm an affiliate and I just want to, sell some stuff. Okay, that's fine. And other people are like, well, look, I got content and I just want to sell my content. That's fine. And there's other people like me and Dr. Euvonka. We're like, you know what? We want to do all of them, baby. So what's number 7?
Absolutely. Number 7, course that teaches you how to create a successful course.
Now, Doc, you know what happened when I got started? I was all excited. I was talking to some of my speaker buddies and bishops and pastor friends and all
Right.
of this, and they were like, look, we love what you're talking about, but we don't have a course. I'm like, you've been speaking 20, 30, 40 years. Yeah, we got speeches. We don't have a course. So I went back to the company. They got a guy who made millions of dollars teaching people how to create a course. And now, folks, you can take a course that'll teach you how to take your ideals, your concept. I mean, think about this, Dr. Euvonka. When God made Adam, he said Adam needs some help, but the help he needed was already in him. And my question is, how long was that help in him? It was in him from from the time God created him. So in other words, God, when he made you and I, formed us in our mother's womb, he knew what we were going to come against. He knew what we needed, and he already put in us gifts, talents, and abilities. And so Adam needed something. He needed help, but what he needed, he didn't realize that it was inside of him. And God said, this is going to be a painful process to pull out the help. And God reached down inside of the man and pulled out of the man what was in the man that he didn't know was there. It was a little painful thing. So in other words, you're going to have to come outside your comfort zone. But I'm telling you, Dr. Vaughn, I was driving down the highway years ago and I told my wife, I said, baby, you're God's treasure chest. She said, ooh, that's good. But what does that mean? I'm like, God put inside you jewels, gems, gifts, talents, and abilities. I said, but you know the problem with a treasure chest? He said, what? I said, if the lid stays closed, nobody gets the benefit. So I said, you're going to have to open up just a little bit so those gems can shine. And Dr. Euvonka, I don't know about you, but I remember a time when I didn't think I had anything to offer. It was treasure, but I didn't even know it was there. And God used people outside of me to help me discover. And that's the great discovery. We're going to help people to discover you got gifts. You got talents. You got to build. Now, wait a minute. It's going to be uncomfortable, but we're going to help you to bring it out. And here's a cool thing. You get to monetize your expertise. Write this down. One man's junk or treasure is one man or woman's junk or treasure. A junk rather is another man or woman's treasure. One man's. I'm just moving too fast, but I'm trying to get through this real quick. One man's trash, one woman's trash is another man or another woman's treasure. So
there you
you
go.
look down on what you have, but somebody else, especially in another country, they'll pay you for it. So what's the next thing?
The next thing is give away free training from someone else and gain a lifetime customer.
Now, Dr. Euvonka, sometimes people say, okay, Doctor, that's good, but I'm not like you and Dr. Euvonka. I don't speak on, I don't do TV. I don't do all that stuff. I don't train. I'm not a great speaker, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? You can just promote our free courses. And if somebody signs up with your link to my free course or her free course, and then they upgrade and buy anybody else's course, you get paid. So I never heard anything that good before. So real quick, number 9. But keep track now. How many of these are interest you? You have 1 so far, 2, 3, 4.
All of them.
Exactly, me too. So number 9, and that's this: the co-CEO Tim Taylor, who helped launch 1,000 companies. And by the way, his co-CEO Sandra Harry, she's, by the way, one of only 26 executive black belts. Now, I'm one of 210th degree black belts in the world in Ishinu Karate, in the world of martial arts. There's only 2 of us, 100 of us. But when it comes to Six Sigma executive black belts, there's only 26. And Sandra Harry, our co-CEO, is one of them. And Tim Taylor, her husband, this guy even helped launch AOL in the early days and even helped launch LinkedIn. What does that mean to you? We have a CEO, co-CEO, they know what they're doing.
Experience.
Exactly. Number 10, what is it?
Potential to earn up to 100,000 per week and
Ooh.
up to 3,000 in matching bonuses.
Actually, 300,000 in matching.
300,000 in
now
matching
that may be too big numbers for some folks, Dr. Euvonka. So again, the key word, it says up to. And if it takes you 10 years to get there, who cares? Look, if it takes you 40 years, there's people who've been working the same job 45 years. Come on now. But that's the potential here. So I don't know about you. So again, that's 10 benefits so far. How many interest you? 0, 2. Just keep track, mark it down, because we're going to ask you at the end, and we're coming to a close. Number 11, get to connect with other like-minded leaders. I like to call this the reverse crab in the bucket. How many of y'all seen a crab? You know the story. A crab tries to get out and the other crabs pull him back down. We got the reverse. We're pushing you. Go ahead, Dr. Euvonka. You can do even more. Hey, go ahead, Dr. Breaks. You can do more. Hey, go ahead, Susan. You can do more. Go ahead, Baylon. You can do more. Hey, James, go. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love to be part of something where they accept me the way I am, but yet they inspire me to be even more. So if that grabs your attention, if that interests you, get it down. What's the next number?
Here's one of the ones I do. Get invited to speak on podcasts, summits, TV, etc.
That's right. So I never forget. I mean, folks, when you got a good message, we got so many leaders that are part of this. They got their own, like Dr. Euvonka, television show. Matter of fact, one guy owns the network. We got one. They got podcasts. They got summits. And so I'm getting speaking engagements now from other people who are part of this community. And I know you're doing the same thing, Dr. Euvonka. And folks, I don't know about you, but if you like to speak or want to speak more, this is the place to be. So let me give you number 13 real quick. You get to go from being the best kept secret to the best secret people can't keep. That's right. Because guess what? Sometimes it takes just one exposure. Bruce Lee was at this tournament in California, and he got noticed. That exposure, now he ended up being on the Green Hornet as Kato, and then bam, in movies, and the rest is history. I could tell you story after story of people that happened to. And I don't know about you. Would you like to go from being the best kept secret to the best secret people can't keep? Well, you better get Dr. Euvonka's site and get started with her. Number 14, Doc.
Join free as an affiliate with the 14-day free trial and sell courses and make money.
Now that's crazy. With this Genius Club, the 14-day free trial, you can cancel on the 13th day if you don't want to keep it. But in the meantime, you can actually sell. A lot of companies, they say, look, if you're going to sell something, you have to buy it first. Not here. You can join for free, sell courses, and actually make money. Now, number 15, because we're talking about the Genius Club, if you get 3, now yours is free. As a matter of fact, you can do like I did. I got like 54 so far. So guess what? I get paid. So you want to pay for the Genius Club, or you want to get it free, or you want to be like me and actually get paid, and Dr. Euvonka is doing the same thing. That is powerful. Those are 15 benefits so far. Do any of these interest you or grab your attention? Make sure you're keeping the track. Number 16, Doc, what is that?
Become a CLO and embrace what most are afraid of. Create your unfair advantage.
Yeah, a lot of people are scared of AI. We're not scared. We're leveraging it here. And the CLO stands for Chief Leveraging Officer. So listen, John Paul Getty said, I'd rather get 1% of efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Why? Because if something happens to him, he has no income. It's gone. So here's the thing, my friend. I just wrote this down right before we did this, and that is this: the great discovery has technology and teams that empower people to create a legacy and even make money on autopilot. Charles Parr and myself, we came up with that. That's crazy. So again, make a notation now. And the next thing is amazing customer service and support. You know, Doc, I've been part of things that it was great, but the support was terrible. So it wasn't great because I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So we got it. What's number 18 real quick?
Maximize, mobilize, and monetize your expertise.
Right. And so, you know, a lot of us, we have expertise, but we haven't monetized it. Well, you get to monetize it, folks. Just like that widow woman that lost her husband, was about to lose her children. And the prophet said, "What do you have in your house?" She said, "I don't have anything, but, well, I got a pot of oil." She was undervaluing what she had, and he helped her to leverage that to pay off her debt and then to start a home-based business where her and her children were able to live the rest of their lives off the profits. We're going to work with you and help you to do that, right? See, it doesn't matter you're not a finished product. We don't care where you are. We just want to help take you by the hand and lead you to the breakthrough promised land. I want to be your breakthrough sensei. Sensei is a Japanese word for teacher, instructor. And so anyway, hey, number 19 then is set it and forget it systems for content creators who are super busy. That's right. So you might just be super busy, like, I don't have time to be going to meetings and all that. Okay, guess what? Upload your content, speak on a Wednesday night, promote it, and then go about your business. And guess what, my friend? Our affiliates are going to take over. The company's going to be promoting, and you get paid. Isn't this amazing, Dr. Euvonka? The company constructed itself in such a way that they don't really make money unless they empower the affiliates to buy and sell and promote the courses for the course creators. So hence we have a win-win-win. And our time's about out. So what's the last? Well, we'll give you 20. I'll give you 21. What's the 20?
Absolutely. Simply point and get paid systems.
And that is, we got so many things going on. Matter of fact, my friend, we are doing this, and there's an event that's about to happen in like 5 minutes. And so all I teach people is if you can point, you can get paid. So you can just point people to the live presentations. We have one just about every day, Monday through Saturday at least, and oftentimes 2 a day if you want to do that again. But here's the key, my friend. The key is this. All you have to do is point them. And you're going to have a website that has its own presentation. We'll show you Dr. Euvonka's, and you can just point them to your website, watch the presentation. And so let me give you number 21. If Dr. Euvonka and I are willing to dedicate part of our lives to your success, would you be willing to allow us to do so, or would you fight or resist us? Right? So those are 21 benefits. Okay, real quick, count them up. Dr. Euvonka, I got mine's all counted up. And let me see. As a matter of fact, y'all can see my paper. I all 21, all 21.
All 21.
Right. No, wait a minute.
I'm with you.
Okay, but Doc, let's be fair. Somebody might say, "Look, only 3 of these interest me." Right? Say y'all all excited and y'all okay, fine. Let's just say this: if 3 interest you, then here's the thing. And as a matter of fact, you get a hold of Dr. Euvonka. She can give you the paper where you can actually go through this. But at the bottom, we have it's a little quote, and it says, "We just empowered you to discover." Now, here's what I need you to know. Let's say it's 3. So we just empowered you to discover 3 reasons why you want to get started so you don't miss out on what you want. See, it's not about Dr. Euvonka and I, because we're loving this. We're excited, but no, what's important to you is if there's 3 things that interest you and grab your attention, we want to help you to get. Matter of fact, 1 is enough for you to get started. So again, we just empowered you to discover the reasons why you need to get back to Dr. Euvonka and go to her website and get started like yesterday. And the website is pretty simple. Dr. Euvonka, you want to tell them what website they want to go to, and I'll show them on the screen.
It is, you want to go to www.globalelearners.com. www.globalelearners.com. And there's a video if you'd like to play it right there on the face of the website. When you get there, you just click play. It's a very short video. We'll even give you some more information, but get involved. If you're looking to expand your reach, you cannot go wrong with this.
Right. And if you have more questions, of course, we can help you with that. But the key is to get started, position yourself, right? And so anyway, you see they got great discovery even for kids and even for teenagers. And so, I mean, this is just amazing. So folks, it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Go right now to globalelearners.com. You see it right there on the screen. Globalelearners.com. Now, that's a picture of my beautiful wife, my ABCD, and myself, and we're going to be supporting you. But of course, you got the incredible Dr. Euvonka Farabee that's going to be supporting you as well. So God bless you, my friend. Get started when, Dr. Euvonka? When?
Now. You want to get started now.